going on, everybody? So I just got back from watching the Impractical Jokers movie, which is something that I had been wishing for since like season 3. I was like, they should make a movie, and here we are. It is finally here. This was on my top 10 anticipated list. I have 5 other seasons that are out. I'm not sure if the 6th one's out on DVD yet. I assume it is. I don't have cable anymore, so I can't keep up to date with it no more. I think they're on season 8, and I haven't seen a single episode. It's a shame, but I just don't have cable anymore. But it is a kick-ass show, and if you are a fan of the show, you will love this movie. Now, this isn't a typical movie, so I'm not going to critique it like one. It's a comedy show where they just do challenges, but this is a movie, so they try to, like, have this scripted plot, like, interwoven throughout. Like, they got challenges sprinkled throughout the movie, but there's, like, this plot about, you know, we're going to go to this party, and whoever loses these challenges isn't going to go to the party. So it's a very thin, not really interesting plot. So I feel like that's the main downfall of the movie, is all the improv and scripted scenes, and they're acting there. There's bits where it just kind of, they do this one bit with Murr being like this partier, when he's by himself, and it's not really funny, and they do it like 3-4 times, and each time they try to get more, crazy with it, and it's just like not funny. Like, all the stuff in between the challenges, I didn't find funny, and no one in the theater was laughing. So I don't know, like, you have to have their sense of humor, you have to be a fan of their improv, but I'm just a fan of the challenges, and the challenges in the movie are what's great. If you are a fan of the show, I think you will enjoy this at the very least. You might not love it, but I think you'll at least like it. I haven't heard anybody who's a fan of the show hate it yet in any comment section or anything. What I want to talk about is this movie has quite a few cameos and little winks and nods to the franchise. You got Larry, the license plate Larry, and they even mention Larry. You got Santiago, the club. You got references to Sal's hatred of cats and fear of cats. I have a whole list of them, so I'm going to go through it. You got Murr and his love for Yanni that gets mentioned, and how he's a creep, and they always hate him, talk shit about him behind his back. You got Joey Fatone, who makes a cameo. There's even one moment where I swear to God I saw Will Ferrell, so I'm not sure if that's confirmed. I didn't stick through the cast at the credits at the end, but I swear to God I saw Will Ferrell. You got that guy Casey, who does like the after show thing after the show's over on True TV. They'll have like this after thing where this guy's doing interviews. I forget his name. I think it's Casey. You got Jaden Smith being referenced again. Sal's tattoo. He gets to meet Jaden Smith in the movie. And then, last but not least, you get Kane fucking hotter. Jason Voorhees himself, Victor Crowley, and it makes sense that he's in here because Q loves horror movies. He grew up on them. He loves Kane Hodder, and he was in Victor Crowley, which is Kane Hodder's monster. That's him. Kane Hodder is Victor Crowley, and Kane Hodder kills Q in Victor Crowley. And Adam Green wrote and directed all those movies, and he's a fan of Impractical Jokers, so it makes sense that Kane Hodder was in here, and it was awesome seeing Kane in this movie. I wish they would have did more with his character. He gets to attack one of them very briefly, but man, you got a stunt coordinator and horror legend in your film, and you don't utilize him that much. That's a negative. I wish we could have seen Kane Hodder like do some crazy stunt work or something, and just fuck up all 4 Practical Jokers, but we don't get to see that, so that's a shame. But other than that, I just had a good time. It wasn't an amazing movie, but like I said, it's not really a movie. It's like a long TV show with this weird plot that isn't really all that inventive or interesting. You're just there for the challenges within, which I thought were all funny and, somewhat cringy, but in a good way. So when it comes to a Impractical Jokers movie, if you are a fan of the show, definitely go out and see this, and when it comes out, go out and buy it. So those are my thoughts on the Impractical Jokers movie. Did you find it funny at all like I did, or did you find it all very just meh? Put all your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you like what you see here, you can hit this like button, share with all your friends, and become a subscriber today just by clicking on my cartoon face in about 5 seconds. And until next time, auf Wiedersehen.